difficulties freaking not at the end of the Xbox. It wasn't Xbox 360. It wasn't reading. It was not reading. Here we go. Hopefully it doesn't disconnect. Hopefully it doesn't disconnect. Friday night 5.
Said there'd be days like this. She never said how bad the nights could get. I entered the corner the same way I exit. I can't quit now, got too much investment. Obstacles in place in my face. Don't get greedy, maintain steady pace. Trying to spray my third eye with mace. I gotta keep my people close just in case. If you're gonna hold me down, cause I'm coming for the
I was scared that, man. My 360 wasn't starting. I wouldn't read the disc.
Best pound for pound, cause
I had to stop the whole stream. This baby too. Black Ops, the OG. Music overtaking me. Yeah, it is. It's great music. I get struck, but whatever. It's I don't get struck. It's just copyright.
If there has to be a fight, then I'm ready. I'ma bring it anyway, I gotta swing it. The powers that be prove the evil that been do. Some people gotta fight just because they sent me. I want World War III on hunger. Keep my focus, get ready to rumble.
Should you hear me now?
Can you hear me now?
Hold on. You should be able to hear me now. Yeah. Better? Cool. I have to bring it up closer. Cole was in the house, LVG's in the house. 2 of the OG first followers on my channel. And me with theirs. Alright, let's see if we can have a bad combos, punching accuracy, left hand power. Have a back push. Let's try that one. Let's see how well I do in this training. Let's see. Let's go. I don't understand how they did not make this one backwards compatible on Xbox One and Series X, but Champions. Makes no... Sipping on some tequila. Oh, really? What do I have to do here? Oh. Oh, I get it. Oh. Oh, that's it. Up. Have have to push the bag, 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 push the bag. Up, 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 up.
Come on, punch that back.
Push the bag, push the bag, push the bag. Bag distance, come on, come on. No, bottom, 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 bottom. Oh, that was bad. That was
You need to focus.
How did I get... Oh my god. How did I get 5,000? That must have been back in the day. That was Black Ops, the first one. Oh, the first. The OG, the one that started me on the Black Ops, the Call of Duties, was that one. I've never played... I bought the Xbox 360 specifically for this game. I went from PS2 to this game, to this console. And then the buddy of mine got me Black Ops for my birthday, I think. And that was it. That was the beginning of the end. I played all the Call of Duty games after that. Love the first. Yeah, it was the best one, man. And the token zombies. I used to play that. I wasn't into the zombies in that one, because I have to admit I sucked bad in Black Ops. I started getting better. Like, people I played with were says, you know what, we need objective players, because I would do the objectives, but I was always negative in the kills.
Okay, gentlemen, we went
It's only so much later that I got better.
touch gloves and let's come out back.
There we go.
Double up the jab.
For the body. Oh, missed that uppercut.
Let's see some more head movement. Let's see some more head movement. Get out of the way.
Oh.
More movement. Head movement. You gotta protect yourself. Keep moving. Keep moving. Up and down, side to side.
I'm still like very low behind. I don't have a commentator yet. Damn, man. Failed to knock him over.
Come on, side to side. Finish with the hook. Come on.
Jab, jab, jab. Jab, jab, work the jab, work the jab. Jab, 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 jab. Oh! Ooh, ooh. I used to get my ass beat in this game. Yeah, you had to learn the keys properly, man, or else. Yeah. Let's skip it. I'm gonna skip it. Accumulate my points. I mean, I really got good at this game. Also, I'm using an old Xbox 360 controller that's not at its best. I think it has a bit of a drift. Ooh, he hit me hard. So, how many of you guys believe that Mike Tyson's gonna knock out Jake Paul? Because I would love to see that happen. What's up, BQ's in the house?
You gotta protect yourself. Beat him to the punch.
Ooh.
Some more head movement. Stay away from the inside.
And he goes down. Boom. Look at that impact. Strike it from another angle. Right in the chin. Oh. Crack. And he goes down. There's a reason Tyson was one of the more feared boxers in his time. He still has it. Man, he's quick, man. You see those training videos. It's scary.
Much better. Keep moving.
Oh. That's what I'm just. Damn.
In and out, in and out.
He's running, he's running.
Double up your punch.
Oh. Ooh, got me good.
Back to the body. You're taking too many punches. Hands up. Head movement. Eye movement. Use your feet.
Man. Bob and weave, bro.
Stay on the outside.
Woo. Nice. Undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. Round 4. Yeah, joystick's not 100%. Man, I thought my Xbox One joystick would be able to sync up with the 360, but nope. It doesn't. Pop, pop. Oh, right in the gut. Ooh, got a piece of uppercut in there. Gotta knock him down. But my guy's too slow still. Oof. Oh. That was bad.
Okay, you're doing good. Keep it up, all right?
Intoxicated dude who decided to mess with him on a plane. Yeah, I saw. Well, that was not recent, but pretty recent. New boxing game coming October 11th. Really? By who? EA? College football is also coming back. Sadly, both for the new console.
Throw punches, okay? Don't walk into him without throwing a punch. Listen, when he reaches in, let him see something, man. It's going wide from there. Keep moving around the ring.
Man, I'm rusty on how to not finish them off when they get days like that.
Don't stay in one spot, circle. This is some defense. Time.
Oh! Damn! Oh shit, I don't remember how to do this.
2, 3,
Oh, it's left hand.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, I almost forgot how to do that. I'm lost. Wow, we got just right up. That's two. Two in the same round.
2, 3.
Nope, he's done. He's done. He's done. He is out. Out. Mike better, yeah, Mike better win. I like it. It could be fixed. Man, it could be fixed. It could be just a cash out for both of them. I hope not. Right away. Ooh, who do I fight? Top of the line. Top of the line. Let's do it. Book fight. That's it. Let's do this. 18% popular. How about that? Step on speed, chin, and movement, and speed. Right hand power. Left hand power, block, and strength, and accuracy. I think I have combos. Let's try this again. different one. Babe, you're not hot? I'm bored. Babe? Babe is asleep. It's not EA. Dude, I almost started playing that. Frick, man. Dude, oh my god. Alright. This is bad. This is bad. It's not good. My joystick's all messed up. Got that one. Oh, dude. See? That was bad. That was bad. I think I'm just gonna automate it next time. Let's do it. New total punch control, clench it. October 11th. I'm curious to see what game it is because we haven't had a boxing game since Champions. At least for.
Good evening, everybody.
Oh,
Joe
look at that.
Tessitore and Teddy Ashley welcoming you to the Metro Manila Arena.
There
We're
is
here
an
in the
actual
Philippines
announcer in the
for our
game.
main event. 6 rounds in the light
Hey,
heavyweight
what's
division
up, Terrence?
between
Terrence
these two
T.
great
Virus
warriors.
is in the house. Hope you're doing good, man. Thank you for checking in, brother. I always appreciate it. You know that. There it is. There's my face. There's my demeanor. My forehead looks all messed up. I'm not that.
His opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, Stanley.
Let's see if I can beat this guy.
All right, gentlemen, we went over the rules in the dressing room. You know what to do. Let's have a good, clean fight. All right?
Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it.
Yeah, that's why they
Round
haven't come out with it,
underway.
because the popularity of it is.
That hook was just a glancing blow. And just as we anticipated, toe-to-toe right from the start.
No introductions necessary.
He got hit, but he sends it right back. The tactical game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
Not able to land the
All right,
headshot.
this guy hits hard.
Well, nowadays we have so many different weight classes. Used to be only 8 weight classes. Now with all the super and juniors attached to every weight class, you can go up and down the scale with ease throughout your career. Is that good for the game?
No, I don't really think it is because you're making it too easy for the fighters. You know, I'm not saying that it's not good that they have an alternate to a weight class, but a lot of times when you make things easy, they're going to go for the path that is easier. In other words, somebody should be a middleweight. Now all of a sudden they're going to be a light heavyweight. They're going to be a super middleweight. Where with a little discipline, they would have fit into that middleweight frame. It wasn't that they couldn't make it. Now you make it so easy, they don't want to make it.
Good defensive skill with the block by Stanley.
Oh, damn. Where are my dentures?
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect.
Oof. Oh, this guy's good. This guy's good.
10 clicks
guy's
of the
good.
talk.
Probably not good. It's just like a rusty ass house. Whew. Yeah, UFC. I've tried playing UFC. It's so freaking hard. Like, there's so many buttons and
Here we go. Round 2 is underway.
all right. You know what?
Putting his punches together, landing 2 shots there.
Patient. Keep at bay with my jab.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there.
Dodging me when he gets close.
Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. Scores with the combo to the head. There it is! Stanley's stunned, and he is hurt. And there's a
We
clinch
clinched.
after clearly being damaged.
And a clinch he needed like flowers need rain.
Oh, that's gotta hurt. That uppercut absolutely rocked him. Well, I don't like the way his legs look at all right now. He missed with that headshot. Good block there by Stanley.
Oh.
Holy cow. He is damaged badly there. He may hit it. Oh, this is going to be close. He may be able to survive the round, but he has
Kavari?
gone down now.
I just got knocked down because I don't remember the clinch. No, I think it was Y.
3. And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
Round comes
he
to
actually-
an end. Knockdown was scored in that round. So, Teddy, you're working the corner of
That
the guy who
actually
was
got
just
me
on the
down.
floor. What are you telling him?
You're telling him that if he's been down before, you want to actually use
That's
that
good, honey.
posture. I know that sounds crazy, but you say,
I'm
hey,
streaming, by the way.
You've been here before. You've overcome it.
Just,
You want to remind them that
letting
he
you know,
can get
in case you
back.
wanna say something
And then
derogatory.
the most important thing, Joe, is to tell him why he got dropped. So when he goes out there, he's not just scared going into a dark place saying, gee, it's going to happen again. He knows he has control.
There you go.
Teddy, so much work in the gym goes into head movement and how to hit a moving target. Doesn't matter in this fight tonight.
No, this guy doesn't move his head. The old timers would say
Wow.
he gets insulted if you miss him.
Inside. Keep working the body.
Took a go of it to the body, but came up empty.
Come on.
Well, the quick read on this guy, if you watch this fight so far,
All right, I'm gonna take
is
out
that
his
he just
legs.
doesn't jab enough.
And that's the most
Going for
basic
the body.
thing in the world. You need that punch to make everything else happen.
Body top.
Tried to land that upstairs and was
Body
off the mark.
top.
Stanley is doing nicely on the inside.
And my wife's uncle is actually South America's champion. I don't know what weight class. I don't think it was heavyweight. Fought in Europe and everything. In England. What was his name, bub? Are you awake? What was your uncle's boxing name?
He missed with that headshot.
Hello?
Keep your hand up.
She's asleep.
Just 10 seconds to go in this round. So we've come to the halfway
I
point
keep seeing
of what
rumors
has
of it
been
being
a
listened
very
to talks from
highly
Dr. Doom.
competitive bout.
Incredible sources
And
is
Teddy, if it
very
stays that way throughout this night,
little.
then this is going to be an all-time classic.
I don't know.
Back underway here to live fight
Must be
action.
missing this, Dr.
Tough
Doom.
fight to score. Very, very even, closely contested bout throughout. It
Oh
is
my
unbelievable to
gosh.
sit back and just watch what these guys are willing to give and to take. Wow, what a fight so far.
Well, give and take, that's the key word. Sometimes you're forced
go.
to become great.
Jab, jab.
And right now, each one of them are forcing the other to go to great places.
Oh, I forgot to block that. Reminded me like one time in a bar fight in Spain. It was one of the most nastiest fights I ever got into. I saw the fist coming towards me, and I just let it come and hit my head for some weird reason.
Back and forth they go, each man getting the best of it. Not able to land the headshot. Stanley is showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch.
Oh. Dude, this is like, come on.
Blocks the headshot.
Oh, I like over cross hook there.
That was not well targeted by Stanley. Throws a counter punch there.
Oh, I snuck one in there
Latin
last.
Snake's back in his corner now, probably reflecting on what was a very solid round. Now, he didn't overwhelm his guy with a quantity of punches, but he was so effective with what he did put forth.
Yeah, you're right. You know, a lot of times people think that the muscles that count the most in any sport, especially in this sport, such a difficult sport, is, you know, the biceps, the physical things that you see, you know, the chest, the back. You know, this guy's got the strong muscle up top, you know, over his shoulders, in between his shoulders, his brain. And that's why he's picking the spot so well. That muscle is serving him to win this fight right now.
Oof.
Wow! The Latin Snake's in bad shape. Stanley is mounting a comeback here, Teddy. Things were going against him. Now the tide is turned.
Good things come to those who wait or those who persevere. He persevered, good things are happening.
He was stunned, but now he's surviving. Halfway into round number 5 here.
Oh, wow. That got me dizzy.
Back and forth they go, each man getting the best of it. Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. The end to another very entertaining round in what has been a very entertaining fight. A fight where there's just bad intentions. The fight that just doesn't have the feel of a fight that's going to be a decision win for somebody. Looks like somebody's going to get stopped.
Right from the beginning, they've been fighting with desperation. Like, going the decision, as you just touched on, has not been in their minds at all.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's
Mom's tired.
offense.
It's a long day for her.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Stanley He's looking like a fighter that doesn't have much left. But Teddy, he's been absorbing so much to the body. It's got to take its toll.
Yeah, it does. You know, it's starting to really break him down. I mean, it doesn't happen in one round. It started early. That's what good body work is. You start early, you understand that, and it pays off for you late. It's starting to pay off now.
Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. 1 minute to go in a round that feels like an all-time classic.
All right, let's see.
Punch for punch, they're meeting each other. Nice block by Stanley. Stanley's going a little bit of a defensive shell, but Teddy, I'm seeing punches still getting through and splitting that guard.
Yeah, well, that's the problem, Joe, when you put those earmuffs on, but you don't move your head. Some of them are going to get through, and just as importantly, you handcuff yourself, so your opponent is going to stay in there a little bit longer, knowing that nothing's coming back right away.
And we send it up to the ring at the end of this fight to hear what the judges had to say.
Decision. Your winner, the Latin Snake.
Latin Snake. La Serpiente Latina. It really has the sweat coming down. That's crazy. 360.
He's your winner by a unanimous decision.
Well, he started going to the body, and it paid off for him, and it paid off us. A good, solid fight.
It was indeed, and we're glad you were with us to witness it. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore.
Other kids trying to get it in. Better believe me.
I am boiling it there.
Need me, baby. So everybody hold on.
It's hot up here in Canada. Canada got hot.
Believe me. Easy, they say they need me, baby. So everybody hold on. Let me get my
DJ streaming too. Call of Duty. Call up, buddy.
The gang I chose, the gang that chose me. Either way, man, that's family.
All right, let's go.
You don't gotta like it.
Let's go. I keep seeing rumors.
My daddy already knew I'd be an OG, but I also got.
Oh, look at that. Time to step it up, kid. Challenge Hob Simmons if you want to move up in rank and increase your popularity. Let's go. I am not one to back down. Just, anyways, let's see here. Atlantic City, Chicago. I'm on Chicago. I'm on Chicago. Chicago. Let's try.
So everybody hold on, let me get my pose on. You can roll with or get rolled
I want Chicago. ¿Por qué no?
Easy, they say they need
Dale,
me,
papi.
baby. So everybody hold on, let me get my
Let's see your
pose
heavy
on.
bag.
You can roll with or get rolled on.
Since I'm Hollywood, I gotta keep my eyes to the sky. Other guys get washed up like eyes when they cry. I got a lot of like, why should I try? Cause I keep it richly balanced, that's fly till I die. Something like flight attendants, in my opinion. Go and get burnt up like old incense. Stay poking holes like I'm Vincent. Like detention.
Let's do it.
Now you
Yeah, it would work. Yeah, it would work. Such an idiot.
Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to Chicago and the famed Aragon Ballroom. Our main event should be a good one tonight. 6 rounds among light heavyweights between these two great warriors.
Let's see.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the Latin Snake. And his opponents, fighting out of the red corner, Shannon.
A shiny boxing robe like that.
Okay, let's have a good clean fight. Touch him up.
When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number 1. What's the worst kind of situation you can get yourself into when you're fighting a guy who you know has superior hand speed?
You start thinking too much, Joe. You start second-guessing yourself. You start being a little hesitant.
Go for the body, take away some speed.
Holy crap! Now look at him. He does not look good on the back end of that hook coming home.
Hold on to him. Hold on to him.
Come on now, guys. Keep
Talk to me,
Come on.
Mickey. Alright, this guy's no joke.
Simmons got a way of just getting away from that punch. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round.
He hits me, half my stamina goes out.
On the mark, the counter punch by Simmons. Solid counter punch by Simmons. And another jab comes in by Simmons.
Oh, this guy. This is going to be doing.
Good
Very
job
close.
staying away from the danger there. Oh, he falls victim to that big hook.
Yeah, he's running.
So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that so it doesn't happen again.
See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. That hook was well off the mark. A barrage of punches now. Through the years, with all your training and leading guys to world championships, what was your basic approach? What was the one thing that you did time and time again and it paid off?
Well, Joe, it depends on what point you're at with a fighter. If you're at an early point, you don't know who you're fighting. You just want to make sure that everything is technically solid and you're approaching it from that end. But once you know in a training camp you're going into a big fight, who you're fighting, well, I took it into 2 pieces. First, I took care of my fighter that everything is right on his end. You know, I do a checklist that the defense, the offense, everything's working. Then we start looking at tape and we come up with a very specific fight plan for that opponent.
Wow.
Blocks it away. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. The Latin Snake's going with a quality that I think is very underrated in boxing. And that is to be judicious, to really think about when, how, and make the most of each thing he's doing. His punch rate, very, very effective in terms of his percentage landed.
Yeah, he's throwing educated punches. You know, he's not wasting anything. He's making everything count, but just as importantly, everything's leading to something else. You know, he's working a body one moment, and that's leading up to some head attack later on. So he's planning everything out like a smart fighter, a guy that understands the sweet science.
Good way to protect the midsection. Trying to get right up against his chest there, it seems, but you know what? It's working out well. Simmons sitting here wondering why he's getting hit so much. How about this? You're not moving your head at all.
Well, how about don't wonder about it? You weren't taught that probably in the gym. You didn't work on that in the gym. Well, it's not going to come to you suddenly when you're in the arena.
Double shots both come in by the Latin Snake. Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Wow, just sit back and enjoy this one. You can tell both guys are so determined to give everything they have here tonight.
So it's like the first time you heard Ray Charles sing God Bless America.
Oh! Simmons is stunned and he is hurt. Simmons' defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. And clicks of the talk. This has been a very entertaining fight. A little time to reflect here at the end of this round. My thoughts being this. I would really be surprised if we go to a decision. It just has that kind of feel to it.
Yeah, it has a feel to me like going to one of those places where you can eat all the pasta you can for one price, you know? And some guys get carried away. They eat about 5 bowls. Well, these guys, they're going to have a stomachache at the end. Somebody is going to wind up not standing at the end.
He missed with that headshot. Great pace to this fight, Teddy. These guys are not coming out of 5th gear. Nobody's slowing down.
No, they're fighting a 6th, 7th, and 8th gear.
There he is on the inside, doing well. On the mark with the overhand right.
Favorite boxer? Favorite Mike Tyson. That's the one I grew up watching. But I really enjoyed watching
the
Lennox
halfway
Lewis,
mark of this round.
Sugar Ray Leonard as well. Pacquiao can't struggle out of him.
Took a go of it.
De La Hoya was good, but he wasn't my favorite. Canelo is something right now. And there's this guy called Triple G2. He's a beast.
Simmons has gone into
How about you?
Holy
Oh, I
cow.
got hit.
The Latin Snake's almost out of it there. He was stunned.
Read in the chat. I got hit. I got hit.
Very clever move there. A little defense turns to offense.
That's why I
The
wanted to
counter
thank
punch
you
by
again for
Simmons.
supporting me. That's I wanted
The
to
Latin Snake
thank you again for
statistics
yo,
really
dude.
shine
Anytime,
in
man.
that last
Thank
round.
you
can
for
see
supporting me too.
That
It
he was
goes
able
both
to
ways.
land more punches than his opponent.
Goes
Now,
both
it's
ways, man.
not black and white. You land more punches, you win the round. But in this case, I do think he's up on the scorecards based on that round.
Yeah, I believe he is
This
too.
is gonna be a close
You know, you're
fight.
looking at it, and you just feel that he's got control of the pace, the tempo.
This
You
guy's
know,
a lot
he's winning
more
the fight,
stronger
but
than I am.
there's a risk there because he's starting to throw a lot of punches, sometimes a little carelessly. That's going to leave him a little bit open to a counter.
Simmons able to avoid that punch. He got rocked earlier in this fight. I don't see him changing much up, Teddy. Would you be advising him that now is time for an adjustment?
Well, you have to have a plan B, maybe even a plan C when you come into it. Maybe he doesn't have one. Now, if he doesn't have one, you're not going to tell him to start changing up because then you're basically saying, I don't know what to do, but, you know, we're in trouble.
love the sport, Teddy. I mean, this is just back and forth action nonstop.
Well, Joe, with special offensive happening in his...
Oh, damn it.
The Latin Snake
Ooh,
stunned,
that's gonna
and
hurt.
he
That's gonna
is
hurt.
Combo lands to the head. He was damaged moments ago, but now he's got his feet back under him. Takes one, but gets one. Good work by the Latin Snake. Nice block. Punches in bunches, working well.
Oh, I missed it.
Nothing there on the punch by Simmons. What a good war this has been. What a
This one's
good,
tight.
solid fight it's been. The kind of fight that tells me somebody wants to get rid of the other guy.
It almost looks like they made
those
a
are-
deal
those are
where
good three.
neither one could win by decision. Where if they didn't win by knockout, it doesn't count.
They're in
Turned
this.
that
They're in
hook
this game.
over, but couldn't turn it into a connect. The Latin Snake's just not putting forth the offense that he needs to put forth to be competitive here. Now, his opponent did some good damage earlier in the fight, but still, if he wants to get back in the mix, he's got to meet him punch for
Well,
punch.
that's
joysticks
over with
messed
now.
up.
You know what this is all about? It makes me think about pool a little bit. You remember Minnesota Fats, right?
Sure.
Willie Mosconi. Now, everybody talked about Willie Mosconi was the better pure player. But when the money was on the line, Minnesota Fats came up. Well, guess what? The money's on the line now. Behave like a champion. Behave like a top fighter.
Targets a counter overhand right. What a chin. Can you believe the shots this guy's absorbing?
And more importantly, can his opponent believe it? You know what? You want to hit a guy, so you figure that that's a good thing, that's an encouraging thing. This is a case where his opponent might get discouraged just by seeing his guy take those kind of shots.
Punches and bunches. It worked out well there with that combo.
Yeah, you know, the early punches set up the late punches.
Good combination punching out of him here.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like a musical, except right now, I don't think his opponent likes the tone of it.
Double jab upstairs.
God damn.
Simmons making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Last round of an entertaining fight. Now, for the judges' scores,
won.
let's send it up to the
Holy crap.
ring announcer.
All three judges score the fight. A unanimous
Ooh, I gotta see
decision.
these judges' scores, man.
The
A split decision? Is that a split decision?
He's your winner by unanimous
Oh,
decision, Teddy.
Well, the
Unanimous.
question from the beginning
Wow.
was, could he get inside and make it his kind of fight?
That's crazy.
He did.
I'm Joe Tessitore for Teddy Atlas saying thanks for being with us and enjoy the rest of your night.
And I won't forget yours, man. Tyson and Lewis. Definitely, those are three great choices. Those are three great choices, and we have T-Virus saying, Geisker, I don't like any of the current boxers. The boxers I like don't box anymore, or dead, unfortunately. Geisker, Muhammad Ali is my favorite boxer by far. That has been the case since I was a kid, like many old school boxers, but he will always be my favorite. George Foreman was crazy too. His comeback that he did, I think what, was he in his 40s? Or older than, I think it was in 40s he came back and he actually won the heavyweight championship, so that was impressive. I have a question for you, guys. How do you feel about humans saying your content is too aggressive? You should be nicer to people. I'm a Generation X. I think you are too. I actually said this today. I'm like, as long as you're happy, who gives a fuck what other people think? Right? So, like I said, it's like anything. You don't like it, don't tune in. That's it. You do you, man. Do what you like. Easy as that. Easy peasy. Oscar times will always do and say what he wants. Awesome. But what I think about other people that say it, I think people are too sensitive, man. I mean, people are way too sensitive. Exactly. Exactly. Oh, yeah, man. You don't know you're making. You know you're making it on YouTube and you have haters. That's what it is. Oh, messages. That's a award with your name on it. You've been nominated for an award, kid. Check out what candidates. Oh. That is awesome. I heard Tony Ryan is a fighter to watch. He's climbing the ranks fast. That's right, there are a fair amount of humans after as we speak. Not of humans after as we speak. Yeah. I don't care anymore, man. Honestly, bro. Can't make everybody happy. Doing my thing. That's it. Fights cannot be scheduled during your recovery. Alright. I got messed up. See? Haters everywhere we go. The song saying it in the background. I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go. Oh, look at that. I have to fight a fighter that's below me. Why? Why do I have to fight a fighter that's below me? Yep, I have to fight a hit fit. Hobbs again. There's Jackson. Adonis. I don't even know if these are real fighters. Him. Let's do this. 2009. I'm fighting them though. I will continue to fight. Continue, man. Don't bend the knee. Guys, success is the best revenge. That's why humans get mad at me. Yep. Let them. Exactly, let them. Absolutely, man. Let them get mad. You do you. That's it. That's what I do, man. Like, you know, I've been stagnant in my subs for a bit now. Lost a few, gained a few. I'm always staying level. It's like always at 1,174, 78, 74, 78, 74. But what I've noticed is I'm consistency on my show every week. Consistently averaging around 70, 75 to 80 views per show, and averaging about 12 to 13 likes, which is to the ratio. It's awesome. So as long as, you know, people are tuning in and engaging, man, what can I ask for? Can't ask for anything more, man. Nice. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Looking at it for the count. Down at the ground. You will break through. Eventually, man. Like I said, my real life job is really demanding, so I can't really focus. There's a lot of days I'm just tired and I don't feel like streaming. Like I knew my wife was gonna pass out today, so that's why I did it. She came back from her work trip, so do it maybe one more fight. Call that. But yeah, man, I just love it when you pass by, man, and interact with the chat and stuff. It's great. Yeah, man, I'm very fortunate to meet the people I met, networking and stuff. You know, met Fatal J through Robert Storms. Got invited on the Dark Council there. That was good experience. Lorena Krell as well. She was on the show last week, this weekend. So it's all about networking, comics division. You know, been on his show a few times too. I like checking out channels that I don't usually agree with, but sometimes they make great points. So, yeah, I know Danny has your stuff, man, so for sure, man. Yeah, because you're not on the Twitter. Or the X, whatever you want to call it. Twitter X. X Twitter.
Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it.
It's a rematch.
Round one underway.
It's a rematch.
What's the best way to neutralize good hand speed?
Timing. Guys throw little quick punches, maybe a quick jab. You time a right hand right over.
He tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Comes right back with a shot of his own.
Take this guy's speed out. Go for the body. Take his legs out.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs.
Ooh, that hurt him.
Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Denies his opponent, comes with the overhand right. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round.
Going for the guy's ribs. This guy's not defending.
And that's where he wants his man opposite him, right against the ropes. Oh! Oh, that uppercut got him badly. And there's a clinch after clearly being damaged. Missed the body shot.
Oof.
The lax snake's probably thinking that he just won that round. And with good reasons, Eddie. He was just busier.
He was busy as controlling the tempo, is controlling the pace of the fight right now. You know, simply put, you're watching two guys and you say, that guy's the boss, that guy's not.
Just let me know if you get a call. Get random calls. Get random calls, time or text. This way I can stream your name to your number. Yeah, man. It's a 514 area code. So.
Back to fight action as a new round is underway. Of course, in that last round, it was fairly one-sided. He was hit pretty hard, and now he has to overcome that here.
Yeah, you don't have to be Nostradamus to know that. I mean, everybody saw, you know, he got staggered, his knees buckled, did a little dance there. But what you have to really know now is know why you got hit and correct that immediately.
You know, boxing is a global sport. I think sometimes in North America, we lose touch of that. But boxing is such a global sport, and every little region of the
mother trucker.
Now look at him. He does not look good on the back end of that hook coming home. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. way through round number 2.
God, this guy.
A nice block by Simmons.
Getting back in the corner. Take care, Terrence, man.
Don't stay in one spot. Circle.
Thank you for stopping in,
Final
man.
10 seconds.
Thank you, DQ, for sticking around too. On the 6 watchers, make sure you hit like, please. Helps the algorithm.
So the round comes to its conclusion, and it's a round in which our man here, as he heads back, was really tagged pretty solid. So if you're the trainer in the corner, what's your approach?
Well, you know, that's a great question. My approach is that I have to remind him that he's on
This
common
guy's
ground.
terrible blocking.
He's probably going to think he's in a place where he's never been before, but I'm going to remind him, hey, remember you got hurt in the gym? And then give him something to correct the problem. You know, tell him some technical things that he needs to hear.
Where there's a spot that his opponent doesn't want to be in, you see him backing him up against the ropes. Digs in with a good solid uppercut after taking a shot. 90 seconds to go here in this round.
Yeah, I know.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Holy cow! The Latin snakes on the bad end of a flush, solid hook. Gets rid of that effort. The Latin snake's back in his corner now, probably reflecting
Hey.
on what was a very
Okay,
solid
Migs, thanks
round.
for
Now,
dropping it in,
he
man.
didn't
Appreciate it.
overwhelm his guy
Make
with
sure you
a
hit the like on the
quantity
way
of
out,
punches,
or
but
if you're
he was
sticking
so
around, even
effective
better.
with what he did put forth.
Yeah, you're right. You know, a lot of times people think that the muscles that count the most in any
that's it.
sport, and especially in this sport, such a difficult sport, is, you know, the biceps, the physical things that you see, you know, the chest, the back. You know, this guy's got the strong muscle up top, you know, over his shoulders, in between his shoulders, his brain. And that's why he's picking the spot so well. That muscle is serving him to win this fight right now.
My stamina back.
And now he's working well on the inside. I like watching this right here, Teddy. I like watching a guy that just isn't giving you one taste of it. He's giving you just an entire array of everything he can serve up offensively.
Yeah, talking about taste, yeah, he's bringing appetizers, you know, he's bringing little entrees, you know, he's giving you a little bit of this, a little bit of that. He's giving you a full menu here. Pretty good.
Look for an opening, then follow with a haymaker. Yeah, I'm trying. I used to get my left cross haymaker, but my joystick is kind of old.
90
And
seconds to go
drifting.
in round number 4. How about that 4-punch combination? There it is! He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Simmons showing some real guts here. Hey, this fight was not going his way at all, but somehow he has gathered momentum.
Yeah, he behaved like a fighter. He got through the tough times, and now guess what? Good times in front of him.
Like he took out my legs.
Simmons able to avoid that punch.
Oh my gosh.
A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Missed the body shot. And this round comes to an end. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas ringside. I'm just looking up at the corner here at this guy that just got tagged, Teddy, this fighter who just got stunned. And I'm thinking, boy, it's like the air's come out of him a bit. He looks just so dejected now.
Yeah, you know, right now he's on the side of a mountain. You know, he's up on a cliff, and he needs a rope to get down. So that's what you got to do, Joe. You don't look and say, hey, he's up on a cliff. We know that. Give him a rope. Give him advice to get down.
I would assume there has to come a point in this fight where he has to make the commitment to throw the power punches. It's hard to envision a way he's going to win this fight without going down that road.
He doesn't have the confidence to do it. I don't know if he's mentally strong enough to do it. I think he's worried about throwing hard at the guy because maybe in his mind that means the guy will throw hard back at him.
Oh, that's gotta hurt. Simmons is almost out of it there. He was stunned. Big headshot puts him down.
Thank you, Migs. Thank you, K-Migs.
And somehow, some way, he's gonna continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
Oh my God, this guy's coming back. Stage and weave. Dodge and weave, boys.
Neither man slowing down as we have 60 seconds to go in this round. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. You get the sense that they know no other way how to fight. They are going at it, back and forth, toe-to-toe, punch for punch. Last 10 seconds. End of the round there. A round in which we did see the knockdown. And Teddy, when a fighter comes back to the corner, having just been floored, typically, how are they acting? What are you seeing out of them?
Just imagine you just walked into a room and somebody hit you from behind. You dropped. You're afraid to go in that room again. So put a light on in that room and explain to him why he got dropped. He will not be afraid to go back in that room.
And now he's working well on the inside. Well, we told you it could be this kind of fight, and as advertised thus far. He's committed to the combination punching now, and it's working out well up top. This is just beautiful to watch. Watch how he just links one to the next, Teddy. A beautiful sequence, almost like musical notes being played.
Well, exactly. It's a nice tune because it just follows. One, as you said, follows the other. Nice and smooth.
Should have gone up there.
Simmons is just not impressing anybody here. He went down earlier, and since then, this fight hasn't been on a level playing ground.
Well, you've heard me say it many times that boxing is 75% mental, and right now the mental part is keeping him out of this fight because he can't let go of what happened earlier. He must let go and get back to offense.
We can see some swelling now around his eye. Blocks that punch. by Simmons. The Latin Snake showing off a real boxing IQ in that last round. Just
Boxing
fighting
IQ.
smart. I mean, not just reckless aggression, but smart, accurate punching.
And talking about IQs, it's being led by that left jab, an educated left jab. A jab that talks a little bit, talks a couple languages. I mean, he's hooking off it, he's uppercutting off it, he's doubling up on it. Good job.
Simmons has gone into a defensive shell, but that shell has cracks in it.
Yeah, it does, and the reason why it's getting cracked is because his opponent is confident that with those earmuffs on, you know, going into that peekaboo defense that he is, he knows he's handcuffed, so he's putting together 3, 4, 5 punches where normally he would only throw 1 or 2, worried something's going to come back.
Simmons, there it is! Simmons is stunned and staggered. And there's a clinch after clearly being damaged.
And a clinch that he needed very badly.
Simmons showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. 1 minute to go in a round that feels like an all-time classic. Punch for punch, they're meeting each other. Oh, they both land flush with uppercuts. Both men trading hooks. Good infighting from him. This has been a hotly contested war throughout, and you just have a sense that it's going to end at any moment in these later rounds.
Yeah, these guys are not saving anything. They're going for broke right from the beginning.
Right on the mark, both guys with the hook. Simmons coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. Simmons sitting here wondering why he's getting hit so much. How about this? You're not moving your head at all.
Well, how about don't wonder about it? You weren't taught that probably in the gym. You didn't work on that in the gym. Well, it's not going to come to you suddenly when you're in the arena.
Can't finish the
Simmons making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Simmons flat-footed. There's no other way to describe it. He's not a fighter that gets up on his toes, moves around, gets you angles. He's flat-footed.
Yeah, you don't have to be on your tricycle all over the place, but you can step a little bit. Get out of range. He's doing nothing.
He just missed that shot up top. 1 minute to go in this round. Neither man has decided to slow down at all. Oh, boy, what a round. And there's the left hand working well for him again. You know, he laid it out to us when we talked to him before the fight. He says, hey, I want to do my damage on the inside. But it's how he's getting to the inside that's really... Oh, and there you go. Simmons, can he get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down?
Stay down.
He gets up after that punch put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle.
Saved
And
by
there's the bell. He is saved by the bell. Oh, boy, Teddy, he's in a world of hurt now. Only 60 seconds in front of him.
And you know what? Less than 60 seconds. It took him 5 seconds to get him on that stool. So right now, they can't concentrate just on telling him things, and he needs to be told why he got hit. But they got to get ice on him, and they got to, right now, they have to revive him.
A sweet, fast hook floors him.
Oh,
So
wow.
he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
Very nice defensive guard there. Good stuff in the opening 2 minutes. A minute to go in this round.
Oh.
Simmons coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Simmons has been stunned. And there's the bell. Can you believe that?
Oh my
He
God.
was saved by the bell. Teddy, you've been in a spot like this before as a trainer.
Right now, you know what? What do you spend time on? You want to spend time on telling him why he got in that spot, why he got hit. But first, you got to make sure he revives. You got to get him clear-minded. You got to get his senses back first.
A little defense turns to offense by Simmons. I think it has come to that point. He's behind on the cards. He's just got to be. Going to take a knockout to win this?
Yeah, I think so. And it's going to take a certain kind of attitude or strategy, a change in strategy. You go into the fights, you don't look for a knockout. You're looking to use your jab. You're looking to set up punches. You're looking to go rounds. Right now, he's got to find a way to get a knockout. Look for one punch. One big punch right now.
Right hand, holy cow! Simmons is stunned. Oh, and there you go. Simmons is down. Will he
Stay
be
down.
out?
That's the thing. Oh, guys, gotta get up. Gotta get up. Oh, he's not.
That is it. This fight is over. The Latin Snake's gonna be partying tonight. A knockout victory. He's your winner by knockout victory.
I feel like I just came out of the movie theater, Joe,
Oh, look at his
and I
body.
did not expect that ending.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Me and my conglomerates shall remain anonymous, caught up in the finest. Get that type of media coverage Obama get. Spit that Kurt Vonnegut kid. That blow your brain, Kurt Cobain, that Nirvana. Who gon' bring the game back? Who gon' spit that rainbow on the train tracks? That gold rope, that five-finger ring rap. Running with my same pack. You can find the Christ where the lepers and the lanes at. Life is like a dice game. One roll can land you in jail or cut your cake, blowing kisses in the right rain. Nice whip, nice chain, closet of skulls. The stench is like slave blood and private
What's going on in the other way classes? Some movement up and down.
You watch the parade back in the
Catch it
early
up your work
90s.
time
Where they
on
at,
screen.
where they at, get the gag was a popular phrase.
Legacy
Family
Battle Kid,
animals
be
and
sure to
roaches was
visit
a
the
popular
Legacy
craze.
Goals
Sister
Media
vivid
Legacy
memoirs of
Center.
an obnoxious slave. I paved ways like Nat and Harriet. I'll
pencil
blast on
house.
Judas Iscariot and peel off in the chariot.
Legacy
I'm
Center.
sitting pretty, spitting flames, gripping grains. Ain't a thing changed.
How did you do it?
My young lad, do you ask a
20%
dolphin how it
retired.
swims? Or an eagle how it flies?
No.
That's right, you don't.
Oh, that was
Because
20
that's what they
belts.
were made to do.
Superstar.
You are about to bear
Hall of
witness, my
Famer.
friends, to one of the greatest
Legend.
technological advances in modern history. Behold,
Under
the
fights exceeds
confectionery
45. Mountain Crown rank exceeds 10. Defending title 5 times. Hold out exceeds 3.
Knock a man house down and build a
Forgot about all
casino.
this.
A $2,000 government check from Fiend. I swam down creek and came up clean with a new lease on life like Andy Dufresne. It's the most poetical.
All right,
Nat King
let's see.
unforgettable.
See,
Clarence 13 Excelars, Rhapsody from Bellevue. I'm splitting atoms, spitting flames, bringing change. Things will never be the same. I got the rap game, singing that last like Etta James. Lanes get their planes shot down like John McCain. It's a dream, it's a dream. The flow's elegant like Miss Coretta Scott King. A lot of kings sing deaf and turn queen. Crack they 24-inch rims in the ravine. Respect the architect, never test the Elohim. Good night, this is JLX live from New Orleans, New Orleans.
My journey has brought me to an understanding of the divine forces with which we have all been bestowed. It was in this search that I came upon a revelation, which has caused me to guide millions of people towards their righteous destiny.
Oh, I can edit box room. I can still edit my box room. Let's see. Let's see right now. Ripped. Trucks. Adidas. I don't like that short one. I like them long shorts. No shorts. Right above the knee. Right above the knee.
It's your boy Big Snoop Digo Double G. West Coast enough.
Okay, gloves.
I got my nephew Young Dre up in the kitchen. Can you dig it? Oh, fight night.
Let's go all Adidas, I guess.
Here we go. Got everybody saying.
To unlock this item, become the greatest of all time and legacy mode. I did not unlock that. I never became the greatest of all time, but I unlocked all these.
Riders and road dogs and my friends. It was a hot sunny day in LA. The story begins in my low doggy dog on my black Jeep phone. Oh, it's fight night tonight. Place your bets, it's on. I'm on my way from my hood. Got that good for show. I'm the champ in this game, but Snoop already know. Southpaw combinations going for the KO. We at the studio glow taking phases on. I'm chill, big, undefeated and squab and hold the throne. Hollin' chill while I'm with everybody saying, come on.
Red, white, and blue, man. There we go. That's good. Five changes and continue.
White tees on my back and I'm knuckled up. Getting ready for a fight night. I love the nightlife. See, I'm the east side rip ride and squeeze out back to the criminal set.
Nah, that last fight was on ESPN, guys. Over now. I'm on a weekend now. There we go. Horatio Martin. 20 fights, 9 wins. 6 fights, knockout, 5 losses.
I'm headed to the video game
This is gonna be interesting. Let's do it. It's a pay-per-view event. Moving on up, boys. Moving on up. Moving on up. It's crazy that fighters would actually fight so close together.
Plastic cup. Aaliyah Tyson beat them down till they don't get up. It's like the fight night academy, and everybody mad at me. They all out of win, I'm energized like a battery. Cuts fire up, push a jaw.
Did I win? I did. I won.
Don't S, don't hold, don't snoop who's next. I rep the rider, click me strappers, OBGs from the set. Now that's shit, baby, fly, keep it
2010.
I'm super
2010, guys. What were you guys doing at 2010? How old were you in 2010?
I'm chair fighter of the night who wanna get beat. Come on. Got everybody saying. Got everybody saying. Fight night. Big
Let's go.
Yo, Drake. You know.
Let's see. Big pimp, 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 pimp. Yeah.
What a scene here as we welcome you
Am I
to
gonna
this
get my
live
entrance?
pay-per-view extravaganza.
Atlantic City.
I'm Joe Tessitore, ringside with Teddy Atlas, and
wait,
welcome
I get
to
my entrance.
Boardwalk Hall and the famed Atlantic City Boardwalk in southern New Jersey for tonight's main event. 10 rounds in the light heavyweight division between these two great warriors. He's really keyed in for this one. You can see it as he makes his walk to the ring. Martin's making his way to the ring right now, puffing out his chest,
Puffing out his chest. Martin is making his way to the ring,
to his
pumping up his
destination and
chest.
glory.
IKOs.
Scheduled to go the full 10 if we get that far. Round one underway. I think most people would probably figure if we were to make a checklist of the advantages and disadvantages you want in a fighter, superior hand speed would definitely be a big advantage. But you've trained many a guy who's been up against the guy with better hand speed. What have you told them?
Well, I've told them that that's only one dimension. That's only one thing. Turn that against them. Make it a kind of place where they can't use it.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot.
This guy's a counter striker.
Martin's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch.
Ooh.
There's a taste of the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counterpunching.
And you know what he's doing? He's taking his opponent's jab away.
No feeling out round here at all. These two are slugging it in round number one.
Reminds me of the fireworks display on the 4th of July, and the rockets just keep coming.
Martin's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Very nice job landing that counter punch, getting away from one that was coming at him.
Oh, wow.
And there he counters back against his opponent. 10 seconds to go in this round.
All right, little break. Just don't go crazy in there.
Here
That's a
we
big
go.
ass foot.
Round two is underway. Blocks away that headshot. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay. And he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
You know, a lot of people, Teddy, think that fighters like these two in the ring don't have fear, but that's not the case.
No, it's not the case. Either you're a liar if you say you don't have fear, or you should go to a doctor and find out quickly what's wrong with you. Everybody has fear. It's a matter of who uses it, who controls it. But I'll tell you a quick story. One time, Customato told me this story about a fighter, Hardy Diamond, actually, that he had years ago. What a tough son of a gun. This is a guy that always wanted to show how tough he was. And he used to always want to walk in there. But he couldn't become a good fighter because he wasn't afraid of the dimensions that he needed to be smart, to be clever. And where the other guys were together, they took advantage of those things.
Oh,
Boy,
I
he
knew
is
that was
shaky
coming.
right there. He is on shaky ground in the ring right now. What impact with that uppercut by Martin. Teddy, he went from being on the edge of the cliff to now climbing back up the mountain.
Well, you know, that's where you'd want to know if a guy recovers fast. Obviously, he has the capacity to recover very quickly.
Just 10 seconds to go in this round.
Fuck this guy.
So we come to the end of the round, and that was a round that was very productive for him. Now he heads back to his corner, and they're going to try to repeat the success they just had, I'm sure.
Yes, he hurt his opponent there. He's going to want to go back to what he was doing and remember what set up those big shots.
Little double jab to the head. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. An undefeated fighter in action tonight, and there's a certain confidence that only an undefeated fighter has.
Yeah, because he has not learned how to lose yet. He doesn't think that that exists in his world.
A barrage of punches now. Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark.
In and out, in and out.
A headshot blocked. Boy, he's really getting off with his punches and multi-numbers here.
Ooh. This one's
Hands down, side to side. You understand?
Good action throughout. We'll see if it keeps up in this round of what has been a very even fight. Good looking two-punch combination there. Good combination punching out of him here.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like a musical, except right now I don't think his opponent likes the tone of it.
Nice combination, landing more than one. Both were able to score. Unable to score with the uppercut that time.
ooh, right in the kidney.
Teddy, he's not jabbing that much right now. That's got to help out his opponent.
Yeah, you know, that's like giving him a free one. Because now his opponent doesn't have to worry as much when he walks in. No jab to keep him out. He's going to see the other punches coming so much easier when there's not a jab covering them.
Not able to connect with the uppercut. Halfway through round number 4. Oh, Martin stunned and staggered. Wow! Wow, what an impressive left hand by Martin.
Come on, come on.
Martin's now feeling the effects, Teddy, of having his... Oh, that's gotta hurt. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down.
DDT him.
Hey, no holding, no holding.
Was just off the mark. And as this round comes to an end, Teddy, you just get the sense that at any point this fight could come to an end because it is being fought with bad intentions.
Yes, these guys are not behaving like guys that are coming here thinking about going to the scorecards. They're letting everything go in every punch.
Straight right was lined up, but he missed. I took a look over at the punch stats, Teddy, and you can tell that the stats are showing that he's tailing off, that his work rate just isn't what it was. Now, before he got tagged, things were going fine, but since getting rocked in this fight, he's really dropping down.
Yeah, and right now, you know, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. So right now, we're really, you know, I feel like we're in an x-ray machine. We're getting to really look into this man now. Maybe this is the first time we're really seeing him. You know, in the past, we've seen him when everything was going great. This is the first time we're finding out what he is, who he is.
Trying to get right up against his chest there, it seems, but you know what? It's working out well. Teddy, I think he really concentrated a lot during camp on working on the jab. I mean, just look at the punch stats here tonight. Just look at what he's been able to do.
Well, I'm sure he has, and as you said, it's shown. And you know, when I'm in the corner, when I'm training a fighter in training camp, you just touched on it. You know what I do, Joe?
What's that?
I make sure that when I'm putting the
What's your hand?
And now the ref gets involved and warns him for headbutting. There it is! Martin's legs look shaky. He was hurt. Clicks of the talk. Throws a counter punch there. The Latin Snake's got things going his way right now. He just got to his man in that last round, but he'd love to score a knockdown coming up here.
Well, what he has to do is continue along the line that he started now. He's starting to find him with the jab, and he's putting things behind him.
Great show by these two. What an entertaining bout this has been. Neither man willing to give up an inch and giving everything they've got.
So it's like that old song, whatever you can do, I can do better. That's how they're challenging each other.
Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Very accurate work. Three-punch combination serves him well. Scores with the combo to the head. This is great stuff. I mean, great stuff. Bringing it every which way they are.
So you remember the time you were on a vacation, you saw that perfect sunset?
Oh, yeah.
It was just beautiful. This is beautiful.
Got to try to do better than that. He missed with that hook. Nice work with the jab on the outside. And he's able to put his punches together. That's a nice looking combo.
Well, that's the benefit of 2 and 3 instead of 1.
He missed that uppercut. Teddy, you know what I'm so impressed by? Obviously, the pace of this fight is just ridiculous. But how hungry these guys are. How badly each guy wants it. Oh, that's gotta hurt. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Well, as that round comes to an end, it gives us a moment to kind of reflect on this overall fight. Teddy, my thoughts are pretty clear cut. This is the kind of fight that just takes on a personality of its own. This is an all-out war.
Yeah, this is kind of like watching a guy who's not on a budget. You know, he's spending with both hands. You know, when he goes home, he's going to have no money in his pockets. And when this fight is over, these guys are going to have nothing left in the gas tank, and it's probably not going to a decision.
Oh, boy, look at this. Right from the get-go, they go after one another.
They remind me of my 15-year-old son going to the dinner table.
Nice work, great technique. The combo lands. Protecting his head well with his guard. Martin's got to do more than this. I mean, he's not going to the body at all. He's fighting a speedy guy, and he's not landing any body shots.
No, you got to take that speed away, and one of the ways to take it away is downstairs.
That just missed. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Not able to land the uppercut. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Teddy, this is not working out on the inside for him.
No, you know, maybe he made a mistake this morning. He shouldn't have put deodorant on, because maybe if he was a little smelly, you know, his opponent wouldn't be so quick to go in there.
Nice work on the inside. Very accurate with the double jab. Very nice job landing that counter punch, getting away from one that was coming at him.
Oh,
the Latin Snake's probably thinking that he just won that round with good reason, Teddy. He was just busier.
Yeah, he was busy as controlling the
trying
tempo,
to
is controlling the
rekindle
pace of the
my
fight
skill
right
of
now.
playing this
You know,
game.
simply put, you're watching two guys, you say, that guy's the boss, that guy's not.
They start up again. Back to action here with another round. But who knows how much longer it'll last. This has been a completely one-sided fight. Oh, and there you go. Martin's been stunned. Oh, that was a smart move right there. He was hurt, but then he held on.
Absolutely, Joe, but a stupid move, a bad move by the fighter who was having him
What?
hurt. He should have taken a little step back and not allowed him to grab.
Come on, guys, keep apart. Punch it out. Come on, punch it out.
Martin's making some costly mistakes here. Number one among them is he's not moving his head at all.
No, he's a stationary target right now. And now the only thing that he's lucky about is only one's coming at a time. But in a little while, his opponent, you know it, his opponent's going to start putting them together. Then he might not be here anymore.
Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching.
Oh, my God.
Holy cow. The Latin Snake stunned and staggered.
Hey, no holding, no holding. Come on, punch it out.
Hey, I thought he was going to be knocked out just moments ago, but he has survived this.
Oh, he has a granite chin.
Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. He has reached that point in the fight where his only chance is to cash in and hit lotto here. He needs that grand slam, that big knockout punch, doesn't he?
Yeah, and he doesn't have a pen in his hand where he can fill out the numbers, but he does have a couple fists. And what he's going to have to do is find a specific place to aim a shot. Look.
Oh, my
There
God.
it is!
Saved by the
The
bell.
Latin Snake's almost out of it there. He was stunned. We come to the end of the round. A round that I'm having a tough time trying to think about who won. I can only imagine what the judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that and say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy, what is it?
Well, the first thing is, if I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down, blue or red corner, what he did early. Because sometimes a judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only go with what went late.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot. He got rocked earlier in this fight. I don't see him changing much up, Teddy. Would you be advising him that now is time for an adjustment?
Well, you have to have a plan B, maybe even a plan C when you come into it. Maybe he doesn't have one. Now, if he doesn't have one, you're not going to tell him to start changing up, because then you're basically saying, I don't know what to do, but, you know, we're in trouble.
Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Martin's energy level is not what it should be. You can just tell. His movement has slowed a little bit. He's breathing through the mouth. Almost looks like he's just trying to get through this rather than engaging it.
And right now he's going to be in a lot of trouble if his opponent picks up on that. And his opponent picks up that pace, which he should right about now.
Good counter punch. What a good war this has been. What a good, solid fight it's been. The kind of fight that tells me somebody wants to get rid of the other guy.
It almost looks like they made a deal where neither one could win by decision, where if they didn't win by knockout, it doesn't count.
Well done that time, landing the counter punch.
Hey, what's up, Wolverine?
A good block. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Martin. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Got that quick trigger, that little double jab there. Boom, boom. Blocks that punch. The twists and turns and the non-stop battle, it continues on as we've reached the 1 minute mark to go. Martin's looking like a fighter that doesn't have much left, but Teddy, he's been absorbing so much to the body, it's got to take its toll.
Yeah, it does. You know, it's starting to really break him down. I mean, it doesn't happen in one round. It started early. That's what good body work is. You start early, you understand that, and it pays off for you late. It's starting to pay off now.
Oh, wow. Watch it.
All the rounds in the books for
God,
the
that was
official
close.
decision. Let's send it up to
What
the
are you doing,
ring.
Wolverine? It's been a minute.
The judges have reached a unanimous decision. Your winner,
Still playing Fortnite. Thanks to Steve and you guys. I played at that time with y'all of you. I got hooked on it a bit. Then my daughter started playing with her friends, and I started playing with it. I'm freaking hooked on that game. Actually completed all the battle pass completely. I think I'm like level 199
they
or
got the
something.
right guy winning.
Doing all the challenges.
I'm Joe Tessitore. Have
OCD kicks in.
a great evening.
Right side of his body, left side of his face. 855. That's a lot. Only 59%. That's terrible. That is terrible.
Anatomically probably with physiques too slender. To muscle and tussle our way in, but we're not let up looking consecutive seconds, executive decisions make for preventative maintenance to the best of my interest. I toast to the last of a dying breed. They're crawling back to bed. They're falling back to sleep.
Take it, get like contended for a fight.
To the last of a dying breed. They're crawling back to bed. They're falling back to sleep.
At a blistering pace till it's fishery. Legs inside of paralysis to make it interesting. Thanks, easy traffic, breathing out a little easy. Heat is magic, speaking dizzy as the kitty on the Nada's mini graphics. Smash the zilly in the back, I'm in the bucket feeling actual. Rogue like it's wait a minute, bait and switch is casual. Weatherman skulls to the pendulum dose briefly. Sharpen and repeat like skis.
Sight beastly in the morning to the evening.
Hope everybody's doing good, man. Thank you for stopping in. Make sure you hit that like when you do.
We feeding it grow, read in unison or apart. We leave it alone. Plant the seed into the art. You read what you sow. Show a sea of them who you are. They're eager to know. Hard for sleep when they're crawling back, falling out. But solar panels mounted in the task. Bring energy, hold your glance.
These are the ones that give you more power to Alright, this is it.
What a scene here as we welcome you to this live pay-per-view extravaganza. I'm Joe Tessitore, ringside with Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the Thomas and Mack Center, just off the Vegas Strip for tonight's main event. 10 rounds, light heavyweights, between these two great warriors. His unpredictability belies his ring walk focus. He is ready for action. Carlson's making it. Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round one underway. If you made a checklist of advantages and disadvantages, obviously you'd want the advantage of hand speed, but you've trained many a guy who's been on the other side, where his opponents had the better hand speed. What have you told him?
Well, I tell him, make it a muddy track. You know, Secretariat must be the fastest horse in the world, but on a muddy track, things change a little bit. Step out of range. Don't allow the kind of landscape, the kind of track that will suit speed.
Right back to it to the head. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by the Latin Snake. Double jab right to the face. Able to defend and then go on the offensive. Not able to land the uppercut. Oh, what an exchange! Frustrating his opponent with great defense. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. The Latin Snake statistics really shine in that last round. You can see that he was able to land more punches than his opponent. Now, it's not black and white. You land more punches, you win the round. But in this case, I do think he's up on the scorecards based on that round.
Yeah, I believe he is too. You know, you're looking at it, and you just feel that he's got control of the pace, the tempo. You know, he's winning the fight, but there's a risk there because he's starting to throw a lot of punches, sometimes a little carelessly. That's going to leave him a little bit open to a counter.
Showing you some defense there with the block. Well, a painter has his paintbrush, and I suppose a boxing trainer has his mitts. They are the tools of his trade. How does he use them?
Well, unfortunately, today, you have a lot of guys out there that have mitts on, but they know nothing about using them. You have a lot of guys that throw towels over their shoulders in the gym, but they're not teachers. They're not real trainers. You don't have the guys you had in the old days. If a guy knows how to use them, first of all, he keeps them in tight. Doesn't keep them spread out. Where do you ever see a fighter where you're going to be hitting a guy where it's spread way out? So you want to keep it in the parameters that are real. Keep those mitts in close and keep them at the same sort of stages or the same kind of height where the punches should be going. And also you want to throw back at a guy. Yeah, you catch those punches a little bit, but then after he finishes, use your mitts for defensive purposes and punch back at him. Make sure he's moving his head and taking care of defense or respecting defense.
Blocks that punch. And once again, he returns fire up top. Well done that time, landing the counter punch. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. The Latin Snake's back in his corner now, probably reflecting on what was a very solid round. Now, he didn't overwhelm his guy with a quantity of punches, but he was so effective with what he did put forth.
Yeah, you're right. You know, a lot of times people think that the muscles that count the most in any sport, and especially in this sport, such a difficult sport, is, you know, the biceps, the physical things that you see, you know, the chest, the back. You know, this guy's got the strong muscle up top, you know, over his shoulders, in between his shoulders, his brain. And that's why he's picking the spot so well. That muscle is serving him to win this fight right now.
Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. Well, we got an undefeated fighter in the ring in here tonight. Now, Teddy, if you're in the opposite corner, what are you telling your charge? He's facing an unbeaten man.
Well, what you tell him, Joe, is that this guy's in a lot of trouble because he hasn't been to the neighborhoods, the places you've been, and you're about to take him to that place.
Up and down, side to side.
Halfway through this round. Seconds to go in what has been a toe-to-toe war. Oh, what a great round. He fires off the combination there and it lands. Good return fire that time.
Oh, what the
that's
frick?
Gotta hurt. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. The Latin Snake showing off a real boxing IQ in that last round. Just fighting smart. I mean, not just reckless aggression, but smart, accurate punching.
And talking about IQs, it's being led by that left jab, an educated left jab. A jab that talks a little bit, talks a couple languages. I mean, he's hooking off it, he's uppercutting off it, he's doubling up on it. Good job.
Nice work with the jab on the outside. Oh, and look at this, Teddy, wasting no time getting to know each other.
No, they came right to the center ring, said hello.
Nice block. Carlson's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Carlson's training regimen probably didn't include much work defensively. because he has been a sitting target all night long.
It's just not moving his head. And you know the problem when you try to block and you don't move your head, your opponent can put punches together and keep you defensive, your handcuffed. But when you move your head, you create an opening. So your opponent throws a punch, he misses, he doesn't put them together. He's worried about something coming back. Right now, the opponent's not worried about anything coming back.
Halfway through this round here. I would assume there has to come a point in this fight where he has to make the commitment to throw the power punches. It's hard to envision a way he's going to win this fight without going down that road.
He doesn't have the confidence to do it. I don't know if he's mentally strong enough to do it. I think he's worried about throwing hard at the guy because maybe in his mind that means the guy will throw hard back at him.
Ridiculous.
Parries that punch intended for the head. What a fight. What a great, great, non-stop action fight this has been. That punch nowhere close. The Latin Snake's last round is a good example of what can happen when you just stay active. He threw more punches, he landed more punches. You can see the punch stats here, and it really paid off for him.
Yeah, what's that old saying? With great power comes great responsibility, and with great punch stats or high punch stats comes danger sometimes. Well, I made that one up. I don't know if there's actually a saying for that. But that's where you got to be careful. Yeah, the punch numbers are real high, but the more you throw, the more chance of somebody catching you as you're throwing. He has to be aware of that.
Showing you some defense there with the block. Right up against his opponent, and he's looking good. What guts it takes, what commitment it takes to keep up with this kind of a pace. The action's been nonstop.
Now, the one thing I can tell you is this is where you don't worry about pace. You don't think about pace. Otherwise, you could not be doing what these guys are doing. They're just going round to round.
Finds his target again. And now he's acting like a fighter, coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Nice block. Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. And as this round comes to an end, Teddy, you just get the sense that at any point this fight could come to an end because it is being fought with bad intentions.
Yes, these guys are not behaving like guys that are coming here thinking about going to the scorecard. They're letting everything go in every punch.
Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. You know, I wonder if he's taking his man lightly because he is up on the scorecards, but you can see that he is being pressured and pushed.
You know, he's in there with a real solid guy. I don't think he's taking him lightly. It's just that he's in there in the kind of waters he's never been before. Deep waters. And he's swimming harder than he's ever had to swim before.
Keep it going!
Carlson's much better on the outside, much better when he has some space and he's at long range. So pushing off here, creating space is the right thing to do. Good return fire that time. Combo lands to the head. Carlson's gone into a defensive shell, but that shell has cracks in it.
Yeah, it does, and the reason why it's getting cracked is because his opponent is confident that with those earmuffs on, you know, going into that peekaboo defense that he is, he knows he's handcuffed, so he's putting together 3, 4, 5 punches where normally he would only throw 1 or 2, worried something's going to come back.
Holy cow! Carlson stunned, and he is hurt. He's in bad shape. He does not look good at all. He could go down at any moment, Teddy.
Yeah, he wishes right now this was in an outdoor arena because maybe rain could come and stop it, because I don't know what else could help him right now.
The Latin Snake's got to be pleased about what he was just able to accomplish in that last round. He stunned his opponent. You know, it gets me thinking he may be getting close to being able to put him down.
Well, he's starting to find the range a little bit, and most importantly, he's in a distance that he needs to be able to do the things that he does well.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Very accurate work with the hook there after fine defense. You always say punchers are born, Teddy, but what about a guy's ability to withstand big punches? What about a guy's chin?
You know, that's an interesting point. Part of it is physical, and you know what it is? It's the neck. That's the shock absorber, but most of it's mental. You have to want to take the punches. You have to will yourself through the punches. This guy has some will. Whew.
And once again, the jab lands. Great fight. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys giving their all back and forth.
It doesn't get much better.
Doing well on the outside.
Sticking.
And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay. And he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
Well, as that round comes to an end, it gives us a moment to kind of reflect on this overall fight. Teddy, my thoughts are pretty clear cut. This is the kind of fight that just takes on a personality of its own. This is an all-out war.
Yeah, this is kind of like watching a guy who's not on a budget. You know, he's spending with both hands. You know, when he goes home, he's going to have no money in his pockets. And when this fight is over, these guys are going to have nothing left in the gas tank, and it's probably not going to a decision.
With a 3-punch combo. Good combination punching out of him here.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like a musical, except right now I don't think his opponent likes the tone of it.
Able to land. Good shot again. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Fires right back at him. Punches and bunches, combination up top. Able to show you his blocking ability.
God, my guy's so slow.
The Latin Snake's going with a quality that I think is very underrated in boxing, and that is to be judicious, to really think about when, how, and make the most of each thing you're doing. His punch rate, very, very effective in terms of his percentage landed.
Yeah, he's throwing educated punches. You know, he's not wasting anything. He's making everything count, but just as importantly, everything's leading to something else. You know, he's working the body one moment, and that's leading up to some head attack later on. So he's planning everything out like a smart fighter, a guy that understands the street science.
Just sit back and enjoy this one. You can tell both guys are so determined to give everything they have here tonight.
So it's like the first time you heard Ray Charles sing God Bless America. You knew it was special. You knew you hadn't heard it before. I haven't seen anything like this before.
1 minute to go in this round. Neither man has decided to slow down at all. Oh, boy, what a round. Oh, that's gotta hurt. The Latin Snake stunned, and he is hurt. Carlson's mounting a comeback here, Teddy. Things were going against him. Now the tide is turned.
Good things come to those who wait, or those who persevere. He persevered, good things are happening.
We come to the end of the round, and he really got to his opponent that time, Teddy. He stunned him.
He stunned him. He's hearing a little tweeting going on, a little singing from the birds in his head.
This is it, 10th and final round as they face off against each other. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Well, he told us all week long, hey, I want to keep it on the outside. I don't care where he is. This fight's not going his way right now.
No, it's not. And I don't care how long he is, how tall he is. But just look at his feet. When he throws punches, they're sliding forward. And that's why he's not keeping that advantage on the outside.
It's been 2 minutes of non-stop action. Now the final minute has arrived.
He got rocked earlier in this fight. I don't see him changing much up, Teddy. Would you be advising him that now is time for an adjustment?
Well, you have to have a plan B, maybe even a plan C when you come into it. Maybe he doesn't have one. Now, if he doesn't have one, you're not going to tell him to start changing up, because then you're basically saying, I don't know what to do, but, you know, we're in trouble.
Damn, I cannot. This guy. Guy's so slow.
And for the official judges' scores, let's send it up to the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges score the fight. A unanimous decision. Your winner, the Latin Snake.
He's your winner
winner by unanimous decision. All 3 judges giving it to him.
I didn't agree with the judges completely, but they got the right guy winning.
Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time ringside.
CPR for wounded ego, see the wolf cry sheep. Got so much flavor you can taste it. You taste it like Dayo gum, so refreshing. Let the soul heist you obtain. Man, I feel like Chuck Yeager and my body's a plane. You old school, but neck without being nostalgic while you sucking your thumb. Waiting for the best to come, but there appears to be none with the exception of one. I'm not
Flips that was here. K Migs. First time to see that name. First time BBQ. T-Virus. DJ in the house as well. Vari, what's up? Ho jumped in and LDG jumped in around the beginning of the stream. Yeah, that's awesome. That's it for today. Thank you for everybody that tuned in. Make sure to check me out on Sunday, Robert Storms Live, and on my show Wednesdays, the Hangout crew. Sometimes we have special guests. So tune in 8 p.m. Eastern on this channel. Alright guys. And then here we go. Thank you everybody. Have a great night.